Hello and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Community Suggested Rules, Viewer Suggestion 5. And now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Viewer Suggestion 5. So that means, well, in this case, 2 viewers, but someone in my community was like, here, try these settings. So we are. The suggestion I was given, one suggestion was go achievement hunting. The other suggestion was make a faction based on real life empires, societies, however you want to call them. I just combined them into 2. I felt like doing one of those 2. You know, it's like, not worth it. Combine them and it got interesting. So, I went with monument builders. So that could be Egyptians, Romans, Greeks, just any ancient civilization you can think of that is known, Aztec, Mayan, that is known for building large monuments. Fairly easy one to do, to be honest. So that's what we went with. The achievement I'm going for is the hidden one, which I looked up. I'm not afraid to admit that. That basically says, defeat an elder vampire using a champion ranger on a map. So, I set the map to all our enemies should be elder vampires of some... Right, speaking of which, if we go to Realm Overview, so there's only one unknown trait we have not found. Everything else was random. Most of this was randomized. The things that were not randomized was Crystal Dwellings, regenerating infestations, and chaotic influence, that we all start attacking each other eventually. Again, I have said, so I did pure blood. I could have done hybrid, I think, but I went pure blood. And AI hard, that's pretty standard for me. And then our faction, like I said, monument builders. So, Immortal Constructors, Quick Reflexes, Cold-Blooded, and Fast Recuperation, Architects of Shadow, Town Collectors, and Runesmiths. Very, not the Architects. I do play, my favorite ones are Architects, Primals, and honestly, Vampire Kings they did a really good job with. I jump around with. I will say, Town Collectors and Runesmiths are my default picks, almost always. I just find them to be... They're not necessarily the strongest, but they are always useful. Right? And now we're on turn 33, and I have set it specifically. So the only way to win... Why can't I... Are we number 1? I'm not sure when that happened. Why? Quests. This is armies, city overview, collections. There is an artifact. I do need to get that. Hold on. Someone's ahead of me. Can I trade for anything? There's nothing I really want. Oh, is this a tier 2 mount? It's a tier 1 mount. Well, we're a tier 2 mount, I'd go for it. Quests. I'll give up 20 knowledge for 6 turns. We finished Siege Magic. This is just good to have. Inspiring Chant I can pass on. Only grab Artisans. We have a signature skill available, but I can't grab what I want. Okay. So we're holding off on that. You finish your Institute. You do need to build something else. Oh, let's get the walls and... the food out of the way. I'll go ahead and double up there. Been denounced. Orders required. Oof, that is... Oh no, well... an island. Alright, and then there's another island down here. This might be a better choice, depending on what's there. Quickly, save game. Bookmark 2. Oh, I thought it had a hero. Okay, well, we'll still wipe it out. There we go, before I forget. I do need to clear the Pirate Cove. Right, we're being sieged, I need to take care of that, and we should be able to. But yeah, we're just building up and doing things. I do need to point out a mea culpa, or a bad habit on my part. I tend, when I go into these, because I'm usually... Oh, god damn it, dude. Well, that's fine, I guess. It's annoying, but I'll take it. Because we do have all of this. I do tend to go, alright, these are the tomes I'm going with. That's all I'm going to do. And I pre-plan the tomes I'm going to use. I'm not very flexible. We're going to drop that. We're going to finish up our Tier 2 material. Definitely. And then after that, we'll do Tier 2 nature and Tier 2 order. And then, like I said, I have this whole crazy thing planned. It's like, oh... We're going to try to get, like... I'm going to rename this. Rename... AoW4... Homes. You know... Doom Herald and Torment, and all these other things, and Cleansing Flame, and Transmutation... And I'm going to ditch these. I'll put them under... If we have time, I might grab them. And even sever them. Okay? However, cut, paste. Hold on, come here. Paste. There we go. I was looking through the tomes. Show tome library, nature, by tier. You? I usually, I was like, oh, we'll go Paradise. That is by default. Enchanted Bloom's always good. Fortress of Vines. God is chosen. Get hit points. Yada, yada, yada. Force of Nature. Okay. Crit hit, light damage, animal, cavalry, fey, plant, Naga. That means the Naga transformation gives us lightning resistance, blight resistance, which, But, fast movement, amphibious, slip away, and Bounty of the Sea. Doubles the base resource from coastal province improvements. Right? So basically what that means, right, is farms, we get 5 from the farm. The way that, I don't know why it's saying I get 30. That's not correct. We get 5 from the farm, 5 from the fishing ground, and 5 from nature's skill. That's why it totals up to 15. There it is. Not 30. Alright. But that would add another 5 there. This would double the gold and mana here. That becomes a very powerful farm. That becomes plus 10 production. Right? Now that's basically a quarry by its, like, a quarry. Where is it? You know, one of these almost by itself. Right? Coast, yeah. Coast. Yeah, uninhabitable. So, There is, I think by going Stormborn. Stormport is nice, it's mana and gold, and we get more for each one we have. A Stormbringer is interesting. I might use it, we'll see. Lightning Storm is neat because it won't affect us. So the only thing we won't use here is Downpour. Because we don't like swamps. But I think we're gonna change. I'm gonna change the tier 4 to Stormborn. And I'm just gonna focus Order and Stormborn, right? So Zeal, Inquisition, Cleansing Flames, and Prophecies, which we should have enough for. Right? If we do the math, show tome library, Order, by tier, we've got Zeal. We're gonna grab Inquisition, but I want Nature next. Right? And in order to get Prophecies, oh, they're both tier 3. Okay, I did not realize that. Oh. And we're not going to go 6. When we need 6 for tier 4 and 4 for tier... Right? It's 2, 4, 6, I believe. And then 8, yes. Interesting. So I guess which do we want more? Cleansing Flames or Prophecies at tier 2? A Pyre Shrine's neat. What is the Temple of the Pyre 2? I don't have to worry about that. We got the Firestorm. This is magic attacks. Okay. So this would only affect our support units. Yeah. Well, this is good too. So now our melees inflict burning, and all fire is turned into cleansing flames. And a Pyre Shrine is gold, and then a ton of... And all units gain faithful. Oh, they changed this. Okay. This is defensive. Okay. Still very useful. But I think Prophecies... Because this is Fated Projectiles. So this affects ranged units and gives them faithful. Temple of the Prophet is useful. Don't know if we'll use it. Oracle, very useful. Prescient Circles, very useful. Battle Divination, still haven't figured out how to use that. Oh. This is a buff spell, and this is a siege project. So that will put our crit chance technically higher and cause enemy units to fumble. I think Prophecies. Yeah, so in order, I think Haste. Right, I think. Right, we finish out all the tier 2s we want, excluding the optional ones. So I'm going to dump Shadow. And we're going to focus Nature and Order. So we'll get Glades, then Inquisition, then Cycles, then Prophecies, then Stormborn, then Cleansing Flame. Maybe. If we can jump to Force before Cleansing Flame, I will do it. But if we still have to unlock another tome before Force triggers, I will do Cleansing Flame. So I think that's the build order. Alright, and we're still in the dick around and find out stage. So we're still trying to find a good city. I can see... Where is it? This is here, which means there might be good here. Now, I would honestly dump transmutation for the, hey, start turning areas around me into plains and forest, especially in this area, because I can see a tower of some sort there. I can see that there, so I'm thinking like a city here-ish, and then it spreads out in this direction and this direction. So maybe that's what we do for a third city. As is... Oh, 15 minutes in, that's not the word... Ah, shoot. That should be in range. Beautiful. So, I'll save. Bookmark 2. R1? I think we're bookmark 1, yeah. I might need to fight this. We'll trigger this. Auto combat. Great. Didn't lose anyone. Yeah, no. That... If this was in range, maybe. But you need to retreat to there. You take the hit. We've cleared this out. So, you get healed. 191 in 50. Melee, melee, melee. You need 2 Shade Makers. At least. So we'll queue up our Shade Maker. Call that good. You're healing. You're going to clear out the Pirate Cove. Theoretically. You're expanding. We've blocked them here. I don't honestly care about these. I care about this. But we're just blocking them from expanding this way. I don't know if he's gonna grab it or I'm gonna grab it. You got this? I don't care. And I can't see that. Alright. So we're good there. Yeah. End turn. So they should all be vampires. At some point, they should all start attacking each other. As well as me. This is going to turn into a free-for-all. And I also said it so the only way to win is conquest. Yep, that's going to pop. That's going to pop often. Because I specifically want Adept of Nature for Withering Decay. Okay, so yep, you're good. After the storehouse, you're gonna pop in 2. We have 1 of everything. Alright, so we can grab a farm next. Don't see any sheep. They already grabbed that. I can't grab this. But what I could do is grab this farm, then convert it out into research, and then grab this farm. Which I think is what I'm going to try to do. Alright, and you're headed south. Yeah, this is actually a good spot for a city. Outside of the lack of farming. But look, we can even grab a Gorgon's Lair. So you're actually... Yeah, look! There's 2 here. Alright, so I think our third city goes in here. Although we have issues here. You're healing. 600, 300. They should be able to handle it. And then back onto dry land.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And turn. Oh, I was like, where's that? That's down here somewhere. Message received. Okay. Message received. Okay. Spell's ready to cast. Yeah, that's just more damage, and Siege Magic's never a bad one to have, and we have the upkeep. Again, I'm waiting till we have 4 nature, so we're going to have to research a bit. You have the storehouse. After the storehouse, you're popping next turn. Farm and market. So let's do the stonemason. Oh, we can't make this a farm. I'm not close enough. Alrighty. Hold it. I will grab a farm somewhere then. Triggers this fight. A sharpened skirmisher. I'll disenchant that. Head this way. Oh! Okay, there's a fishing ground here. And then something out here. Yeah, so tossing a... You know what? Tossing a farm here, converting it to a quarry or something. And then going out this way and this way, not the worst idea. Speaking of which, let me grab the farm, thus boosting this. And I'll queue up the market as well. Why do I have so much gold? Not complaining, it means I can keep pumping out units. Architects are really good. Then here, you're gonna pop next turn. Let's keep that mana rolling. And since we have so much, I will also queue up a fishmonger. Because the fishmonger leads to the war. This way. Okay, so there's no one here. Okay, so there's this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. I guess a city here? That gets us within one of this. 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3. And then this at the edge. And then, yeah, the Gorgon's Lair at the edge as well. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure who runs that, but yes. You heal. You heal. And then, I think... God damn it. 5 turns. Alright, I think you have to head from here just to make it as quick as possible. Mark of Misfortune. I will put that on Abria Van Helsing. Yep. And then end the turn. A Dread Fighter Hatchling. Interesting. I'll take that. We'll go to the surface, and you will head... I don't know if you'll make it, but you will head in that direction. Well, still early enough where picking up, and I have the resource, picking up things like spider hatchings, that thing, can be useful, even if they just go into, like, this is a sacrificial army sort of thing. What do we want with you? We're missing a forester and a farm. There's a fish farm here, So I'll grab that fish farm. That does put me in danger up here. But I should be okay. Again, that's just gonna keep popping up. Alright, can't see them. Not unexpected. I think getting that third city is more important. So they'll use backup after the Shade Maker. Let's go Guardian. I'm not going to integrate you. Like, that could be a third city, but I think it's more useful as a vassal. Alright, after these two, yeah, I think I have to look at the tavern. But we should be okay there. Siege Magic is ready. It's only going to take 6. That's fine. As long as I don't drop below 30, I should be okay. Shade Maker. You continue your travels. You need to go here to heal up. And then I think we try to clear both of these out. And then he needs to clear out the Pirate Code. Before it gets too annoying. And that'll clear out this northern hemisphere. So we'll step here. Grab this. And then head this way. You're waiting on... yeah. So, the plan is, in this army, right, is to trade out these Earthbreakers into a backup army. Right? So he'll get 2 Guardians, and eventually... the Architect. Again, Architects are really good. And each, with 3 cities can usually support 9 armies. In this playthrough, I'll probably end up with 4 cities, but we are struggling right now to get that 3rd city, so you should be okay. I'll hold off on this. That was a lot of movement. That's off. I'll take that reward, and the hatchling will go back this way. We can pick a new tome, so we're gonna do glades. So we can at least add forests to things. And we get leaf skin and aspect of the root, and a really good tier 3 archer. The Sacred Meadow. Which is just good food, right? So we'll do that. That should bump me up to 5 nature.
There is vigor in the verdant leaf, might in the branch of the yew. Blessed are those who tend to the forests and let this verdant emerald blanket unfurl over the lands. Such guardians of the glade will find that the land repays its protectors in natural power.
I'm gonna lock create forest. We don't need the Glade Runner yet, so we're gonna have to hope it comes up later. I'm gonna do leaf skin. You have Artesian fortifications. Great. Adaptive nature. Withering decay. So, stonemason into market. It's gonna pop in 2. So granary leads to Grand Wharf. So we need 3 foresters. So we'll probably grab a forester next. So knowing we're gonna grab a forester next. That's quarries. Quarries. Forester. And forester. So both of these, let's see, 15 and 20. So this is technically more... wait. But I'm gonna need the tavern sooner rather than later. So we'll queue up the tavern. Keep going. You're headed in this direction. You... God, you're gonna... Yep. Wait, no. Wait, where am I? Here, right? Hold on. Yeah, there's that. Yeah. So we want to get to here as quickly as possible. Will Taker's Needle. This is really good. Oh, they changed it. Okay. Right. Yeah, so I'm thinking oh, actually, a city here would probably be best. Imperium-wise, I will grab, both military engineering and that. Disable this. So it went from 70 gold to 56. Disable that. And now that's dropped down to 56 as well. Actually, hold on. But this gets to the Grand Wharf. And Grand Wharf, I feel, is more useful than anything else. You're waiting on units. I could rush that. I'm not going to. Right. Boom. Enter. Okay. This is another one. I'll send the gift. I don't think it's going to do much. Elder Ramp. Alright. So there's one more out there. Two more out there? One more out there. Great. Alright. I can try. I have 130. I'll wait it. Well, hold on. Let's do it this way. I don't think I need this here. So, and there we go. There's all 5. She's dead. That's a problem for her. Am I willing to play catch-up? Yes, I'm willing to play catch-up. It's not gonna work perfectly, but we'll try to race them. Don't think I'm gonna get it, but we'll see. And there's no way we're getting this one. This is way too close. Okay. Okay. Want that. Great. In you go. Didn't get there in time. 560. Good. 621. These two are gonna die. Yeah, I think it's more important to get the third city down and start taking all of this. And you know what? As much as I'm like, oh, right there is good. I'm not going to take that anytime soon. This might be the best spot, right? It gets me centrally located to all the good stuff. Fishmonger. That's fine. That's fine. We're working on that. No. Shit. Okay, yeah, that works. You are headed... Yep, I should have saved. My bad. Save. Oh, perfect. Ideally, this forester gets us closer to all three of these. Oh no, two of these. This forester. And again, I think hostile seeds should be changed to take the hit points, take the vision range, take the universal combat, but lose the cannot regenerate. Because that is, especially on vampires, right? So, they can't regenerate out here. They definitely can't regenerate out here. It is brutal. So, rough map because it's oceans. Good map because vampires hate this map. Right? Because they like, you cannot terraform oceans into sunless seas. So crossing the ocean, they are going to take so much damage. Yeah, die to the hostile seas. New skill, which is... We actually don't need the mana. I don't have magic origin units. I do have a vassal. Oh, let's take the regeneration. That will help. So, like, it doesn't help here, but it does help here. Oh! Oh, no. Alright. Hold on. So, you go here. You there. You go there. We'll save. I'm gonna lose a province. I might lose the 2 spiders. I'm okay with it. I lost 1. That's actually impressive. And then we'll head back in this direction. And we'll queue up another guardian for them. After the fishmonger... That's another good place for a farm. It counts as... a conduit. So theoretically, this quarry is the best spot. But it's also a really good spot for quarries. You know what? If I grab a farm here, or a forester here, that might be better. So, let's grab the Wizard's Forge after that. 405 might be able to help with that. Spidey Boy is gonna come help too. We're making them guardians. Yep. After the tavern. Don't need the bathhouse. Right. But like just like it doesn't get any bonuses, right? Per adjacent conduit. But just a really powerful farm. So a conduit here gets this and this. You know what? Normally I'd start... You know what? Let's convert this forester into... Do we want nature or material? I'm going to do material. All right, you need at least 3 in a given affinity, I believe, before you can. Yeah, 3 or more affinity. Right. If we do material, it's not going to override the nature, but it pushes us down this track just a little faster, sort of thing. Not creating bounties. They're pissed off at us. We'll grab that. Yeah, city here is the way to go. So yeah, we're gonna... Third city right here. We'll try to take all of this. It's gonna struggle to grow just because we don't do farm, right? Yeah, I should be able to clear that. And we'll get a research boost because there's a hero in there. So we'll throw down the outpost first. Oh. Sure. Cool. 420. Giggity. Alright. No? Alright. Head in this direction. Yeah, 621, 645. Ah, but we get backup. You go there. You go here. How close can you get? You go there. Save game. Bookmark 1. Should have enough backup. Again, might lose the spider. Yeah, and I'll lose an Earthbreaker. Seedling of the Worldcaster. Sure, take that. That goes on you. So tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. I need to make better leggings. And a better bow. Oh, we're working on it. 3 cities. How are we doing here? Trade. Ah! So with 100 mana, I can buy a better bow. So I will. And I'll grab... Well, I'll grab the bow. And we'll hold off on the scroll for a little. So we lose the ability, unfortunately, to summon the crow. But we get a damage boost. Right? Oh! Freezing blizzards rage over this Arctic region. Arctic provinces are affected by Arctic blizzards. All surface combat is affected by snowstorm. Ooh, wow. Units in the province suffer blizzards. Wow! That's brutal. Oh no. So, yeah, we can't regenerate here because of the snow. I might have to do 3 tier 3s, right? So I'm going to do 3 tier 2s. I think... Wait, is it tier 3 or tier... Hold on. Go to home library. Nature. It's tier 4. Alright, so that's Paradise. Wow. Alright. That's... brutal. Anyways. My Death Knight, who went down Shuddering Strikes. I'm gonna go ahead and reset his skills. You have 4. Well, let's grab Initiative Materium. Purging Strikes. Well, there we go. After that... but just... yes, just going down this route is so good. So we'll do Night. Second Wind's not bad. Strengthened. Foraging. Experience. We'll pick you up. 910. So, I think we're gonna need both of them. And we'll start making architects. Which does mean after the Wizard's Tower, I kinda need the blacksmith. And I will actually rush that. Oh, here we go. So you are a Crusader. Oh! Alright, yeah, so either a duelist, which is more likely to happen, or a conqueror, which we can also happen. Let's do conqueror. Yep. So, oh, we've got some remains. Let's go ahead and sell those. I don't think I can make anything. I don't have any blueprints. Alright, so I know we need legs. I'm gonna just disenchant that poor horse. Right. Our Death Knight. You're not the Death Knight. It's the ring. And we're gonna need legs. So, basic legs. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Oh, let me do it this way. Nice basic legs here. So, basic legs. Which is, I believe, going to be, so hit points, defense, resistances, tier 2, yeah. We'll start making some pairs of those. Not going to summon a zealot. Although I could. I mean, even if it only lasts for a turn, right? It's a good... hey, we've got help. Interesting. Maybe. But I think we'll hold it off for now. We're headed in this direction. So we've got leaf skin. Entwined protectors are nice. Right? They're plants. They can heal. We really can't afford the upkeep. So let me grab create forest. Alright. You need... right. I said... That's going to be another farm. I said I think a forest to here, and then convert that to a monument. And this time we'll do nature. That's not gonna last. I mean, it's appreciated. New skill. Again, more food. So we'll have to save up for that. You've got the tavern. After the tavern, you're okay for a while. Again, the fishmonger leads to the wharf. That is more useful. So we'll need a quarry next. But yes, grabbing this as a quarry isn't bad. We already got that there. Or even this as a quarry, just to get that demarcation. Can't make it. Hold on. Okay, you go there. You go there. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a turn. I think... Alright, let's go ahead and summon Leaf Skin. Close. On you. Confirm. On you. Yeah. So, we'll wait a turn for the rune leggings. Blueprint. Custom. Yeah, I need 180. Alright. So we're good there. Someone got their ass kicked. End turn. I think cities should negate blizzards. Like, if you're in... Oh, hello. Friendly territory. Right? Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Save game. Bookmark 2. If I'm in friendly territory, at the very least, the cannot reject. Like, keep the hit points, vision range, and the camouflage. Keep the vision range and camouflage. But if I'm in friendly territory, let's build the watchtowers first. I would argue that at the very least, get rid of the cannot regenerate. How are you doing? Oh, nah, we cannot catch up, so we're not getting that one. Yeah, I tried. So we won't dump anything into that. We'll do that one. You need a quarry. No major quarries to grab. Since we're already at war with you, then quarry there. Thus boosting the blacksmith, the granary, the mana obelisk. Right, let me save. Trigger this. It says low risk. Again, if I lose any of the tier 1s, I honestly don't care. Two tier 2s. No insta-kills outside of the Kara. Do I take it? Yeah. Oh, I clicked retry. Never mind, we're redoing it.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.